Hi everyone, my name is Meet Chauhan and we are going to discuss about the topic on Facebook outage which happened in October 2021. So Facebook, which is one of the most used social media app with more than 2.93 billion active users, had an outage on 4th of October 2021 or on 5th October as per the time zones. So Facebook and other platforms which included Facebook like Instagram or WhatsApp or Messenger, all of those went down for around 6 to 7 hours. Now, Facebook is not just an social media platform for everyone. It is like a marketplace. Many people use it for their business purposes. People buy and sell goods from there. So this outage affected many people on the around the globe. In this, many things are included. Now, as we can see that when this happened, when the outage happened, there were many rumors spread among the world in on other social media platforms such as Twitter, Twitch, Discord, anything. And people were telling that there is some hack going on Facebook. Someone hacked it and turned it down and all things. But this was not the case. Actually, there were no personal data at risk during this event. It was just some problem with their servers and all, which will be discussed in our presentation later.
Hi, my name is Naitik Talati, and I will be presenting the reason why Facebook went down. So, the main question which arises was why did Facebook go down? So, just before 12 p.m. EST, people began noticing they could not access Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or Messenger. It would be more than 5 hours before services would begin to be restored. Facebook issued a statement on Tuesday confirming that the cause of the outage was a configuration change to the backbone routers that could coordinate network traffic between the company's data centers, which had a cascading effect, bringing all Facebook services to a halt. It meant not only Facebook was gone, but everything Facebook ran disappeared too. It involves two things that sort out how the internet is the internet. That is DNS, which is called domain name system, and BGP, which is also called border gateway protocol. The internet is a lot of connected networks, a lot. So that means to keep order of things, you need something like BGP to tell you where you need to go. DNS is essentially the address system for location of each website. It's IP address, while BGP is the roadmap that finds the most efficient way to get to IP address. Now, what is the importance of DNS? So DNS is the first step in reaching any site on the internet. Its failure would prevent the reachability of the site, even if the site itself and the infrastructure it was hosted on was available. In case of Facebook, they internally hosted their DNS name servers, which store the authoritative records for their domain. Now, a word on DNS. The DNS is so critical to reachability of sites and web applications that most major service providers do not even think to mess about with it. For example, Amazon stores the authoritative DNS records for Amazon not on its own infrastructure, but on two separate external DNS services, which are Oracle and Newstar, even though Amazon offers its own DNS service. Not only does Amazon use external services to host its record, it notably uses two providers. Why is this notable? As a critical internet infrastructure, DNS has notoriously been targeted for attack by malicious actors. By hosting with two different providers, Amazon can ensure that its site is reachable even if one of its providers were to be unavailable for whatsoever reason.
Hello, I'm this Karan Ratu from Group 8. So I'll explain why it took so long for Facebook to get things back on track. So as we all know, Facebook is a huge company, a multi-billionaire company. So no one expects a company so large to be unavailable for 6 to 7 hours. So I think there are a few reasons for that. As everything happened so suddenly, the engineers and the team had to figure out what was happening and why it was happening. So primarily there were two large obstacles. First was that it was not possible to access Facebook data centers through the normal means as all the networks were down. And the second obstacle was that the total loss of DNS broke many of the internal tools which were normally used to investigate and resolve similar outages like this. So the primary and the out-of-band network access was down. So the engineers and the security team had to go on site to the data centers to debug the issue and restart the systems all over again. So obviously it took longer than expected as these facilities were designed with very high level of physical and security system in mind. Why? Because it was data center, like it had everything, literally. They are very hard to get into, and once we are able to get inside, the hardware and the router are designed to be extremely hard to modify, even like when we have physical access to them. So these were the main reasons that took extra time to activate the secure access protocols needed to get people on site and be able to work on the servers. And after all this hustle, only then the team could confirm like what the issue was and to bring the backbone online. So was that it? Definitely not. Once the backbone network connectivity was restored, everything came back up with it. So there was always a possibility the flipping services will all like flipping the services back together all at once might potentially cause a new round of crashes due to surge in traffic. Some data centers were reporting dips in power outages, and suddenly reversing such a dip in power consumption could put everything electrical system crash at risk.
Hi, I'm Mayank Bhardwaj from Group 8, and I'll be explaining the impact and the cost analysis of the Facebook downtime that occurred during the month of October 2021. So we'll first see the impact of the Facebook downtime and its effects. So during the outage, the shares of the company dropped by nearly 5%, and the CEO of the Facebook uh, finances lost a massive amount. So that's $6 billion. And the Facebook recorded the biggest drop in points in the stock market of a value of $232 billion. Now we'll look into the cost analysis of the Facebook downtime. So the outage of the giant cost around $60 million, and the Facebook was out for nearly 8 hours. So that's $125,000 per every minute the Facebook was out. And major hit that the major hit who took from the Facebook downtime was the small business owners and the medium business owners. And it was estimated that every small business owner lost nearly from few $100s to at least $5,000. And the branded contents and the advertising dollars, those who advertise on the Facebook, costed nearly $3 million to $6 million. That's the cost analysis. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tom Joseph. So today I am here to present my topic what and who was affected due to Facebook outages. So we all know that in the modern world everyone is influenced by social medias. Without any generation gaps, everyone uses social media equally. Many of online shoppings are done through Facebook and other applications. We all are familiar about Facebook Marketplace, where we can buy and sell our things through online. Due to Facebook outages, businesses were like effectively shut down worldwide because people could not get to their Facebook pages and because they could not use WhatsApp to message people. The sellers face a huge loss and the customer trust in sellers got damaged. The sellers couldn't deliver the product in time to customers, and also the employees also lost access to internal tools used by Facebook employees to troubleshoot issues due to the outage. These tools include internal Facebook emails in addition to the employees' job IDs. And moving to the next slide. Uh, this outage has been a major interruption and a reminder of those apps' effect on greater than 3 billion people within the United States and the world who use them for communication and commerce. This data shows how much people are dependent on social media. And also uh, Facebook outages are also affecting people who couldn't reach older families in other parts of the world because WhatsApp went down. Um, and last to say is that Facebook users can use it to log in into the smart home systems such as smart TVs. As Facebook went down, they couldn't access such entertainment and devices. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Meet Chauhan. So, as per what is discussed by my teammates, we can now summarize that Facebook issued a statement on Tuesday which confirmed that the cause was some configuration changes to the backbone router, which coordinated network traffic to their servers, and Facebook also stated that there were no data loss, no data was leaked, and no privacy issues were found during this time period. So it was a safe thing, just the problem was it was not working. So it can be not it may be avoided in the future, but they are not confirmed that it won't happen. But they would try their best and it will be available to everyone as it is right now. Thank you. And we would love if you have any questions to ask or any concerns, please let us know. Thank you and have a good day.